Hi, Vieira with stockmarketlive.tv.
All aboard!
Today we are going to discuss Lululemon. The company is going to announce earnings after closing bell, and I'm going to tell you my opinion, which is rather simple because it is explicit on the line blog of the company. We have a strong sell rating in Lululemon in the sense that we consider that this company is not an investment. There are by far better investments compared to Lululemon. Therefore, you should not invest in Lululemon. You are not obliged to sell short the stock. We do have a short position. Last quarter, I announced that I had a long position. Shares, they jumped immediately. That was a huge squeeze and a very large gap to the upside. But we sold and we re-entered the short side because 2 quarters before we downgraded Lululemon to strong sell, recommending to sell entirely long positions at $77 and downgrading precisely coincident with Wells Fargo raising targets to $85. So I do understand that these American scammers like Wells Fargo and many others, they've been upgrading and raising targets ahead of a crash. In fact, Lululemon crashed at $81 down to $53. Precisely several Wall Street upgrades. But my friends, the Americans, likely all of them are wearing yoga pants, but I don't see, quite frankly, a reason to invest in this company. I'm going to demonstrate by far better investments in the market compared to this crap Lululemon. So you just have to visit the blog of the company and you have here many examples. Today you have Restoration Hardware higher 80% since we recommended to we upgrade to strong buy, so by far better than Lululemon. You have here stocks as Panera Bread. You have here plenty of articles and live market calls, recommendations. Intuitive Surgical, strong buy since $98. The stock is trading at 760 or so. You have, yesterday I recommended again to buy more shares of Amazon. Today Amazon is up more than $25 per share. So a strong buy here, a core investment position in Amazon since $77. You have it here, okay? So you go through the articles and the videos, and when we started investing, you see that Mobile Eye, by far better investment compared to Lululemon. You have Priceline. No, I don't know. There are plenty of stock picks by far better than Lululemon. So don't invest in Lululemon. Keep the lemon for the Americans. They are all wearing yoga pants. Strong sell rating. You are not also obliged to sell short the stock if you don't want, because most they have probably small accounts, and therefore I do recommend that you put your money in other investment opportunities. The case of Apple, that I call it a strong buy, one of the best stocks to invest in 2017. You had my call precisely on the day that Carl Icahn announced that he was or he left Apple. You have 10 reasons that Apple is a strong buy going forward at a price of $93, okay? So Apple is by far better investment, obviously, compared to Lululemon. So you have tremendous opportunities in the markets. Again, every single day. The case today that we addressed yesterday, Amazon. And these opportunities, my friends, are by far better compared to these companies that for some reason, if Lululemon announces that the growth, it is not there, you have then a problem. You are left holding the bag, but that is entirely your concern since you were warned about it. And by the way, I remind you also the case of Netflix. You have, as of today, more than 6,000% return on investment. Last time that I addressed Netflix shares were trading at $132. Today you have more than $146 on the exchange in Netflix. So my friend, I repeat, there are by far better investments compared to Lululemon. So I don't understand why people are discussing Lululemon other than, obviously, on stock tweets, that one of the greatest scams on the web, or seekingalpha.com, one of the greatest American scams of all time. That is the same that they told you, in fact, to sell short Amazon at the price of $100, okay? So it is up to you, and if you don't believe me, so Google it and you are going to find those guys like that they are thousands and thousands of followers on seekingalpha.com, like Paulo Santos, that he started selling short Amazon at a price of $100. So what do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? I don't understand where is the complication of this. This is very simple, and if you have, emotional problems, well, probably it is better you visit a doctor or something like that, because here certainly we are not going to solve your problem, because this is not a service, for mentally disabled people, okay? So talk to Steve Jobs, because you already referred to this several decades ago. Trading, investing in the markets is extraordinarily simple. It's for people with a brain and mind oriented, that is focused, not fucking Americans wearing yoga pants, okay? By the way, the live earnings call and the shares are now trading at 66.06. We are going to name it "Grab Them by the Pussy" in tribute to the General Trump in the United States. All right, thank you, and good luck going into earnings in Lululemon. Bye.